everybody? Welcome to the Quintiverse. My name is Quinn, and welcome to another stream. Welcome to a Nintendo Direct review and Super Mario 3D World coming a little later. So we're gonna start with this. So the reason why I want to do this is because right here, I actually kind of want to go over some of the best games we did. I want to go over basically what we saw today. Now I'm gonna try to put it on full screen mode so you guys can see as clearly as well. So right now our goal is to just see what kind of catches our eye. So we're gonna go over to the first one and we're gonna start off fresh. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna talk about them a little bit, and I want to hear you guys' comments as well. So here we go. Starts out with Pokemon, okay. So we got some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLCs. Hidden Treasure Area 0, Hidden Treasure Area 0 right there for both versions. So, okay. There we go. Okay, so before
everyone. I'm Sheena.
Before we continue, I just want to go over what we just saw. I don't know if you heard me, but my favorite Pokemon is Charizard all the way. He just like the ultimate beast Pokemon. I'm sorry. He's the very first Pokemon I chose when I first got the Red and Blue game. And no Pokemon has been able to match him. I'm sorry. When you think of Charizard, when someone has a Charizard, you know you're going to get wrecked. That's all I'm saying. You know you're going to get your ass whooped because he's so a beast. Not only does he have so many mega forms, he has like a Gigantamax form. He has so many forms. It's like, my gosh, man. Even the people, even Game Freak, everyone, the Pokemon company, they know who the best Pokemon is. So I kind of want to go just like discuss what we just saw here. You know, so it seems like right now we're getting a lot of great games. Yeah, I mean, so right now it's basically the Pokemon reveal of Teal Mask and Indigo Disc. Now now one thing I do like about this is we're getting we're getting not one but two DLCs. What's my favorite Pokemon game? That's a good question. I think it's Pokemon Emerald. I think I don't know. I played Pokemon Emerald more times than I can count. Yeah, I mean, like, I played it so many times. I played it playing with Blaziken, Swampert, and Sceptile. I basically chose Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip, all three of them. I played it over so many times, getting different Pokemon each and every time. That probably is my favorite. Yeah, I mean, so I gotta go with Emerald. You know. So, going back to here, one thing I do like about this is we're getting Teal Mask and Indigo Disc. We're getting two DLC stories. Now, I do like the story of Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I mean, you're a new trainer, you're in school, you get to choose which path you're on. It's basically kind of like a free roam type thing. So you can you can accomplish everything you're set out to. You can do all the gym battles first, and then leave the other stories last. You can do a mixture. You can do like in any kind of order you want. It basically entails this. Now, one thing I do like about this is we get two DLCs with two different stories, which I'll try my best to get. And if I do get it, I'll stream right here. But it does seem like Pokemon is coming out with a lot of things. So that's one thing I do like. It's one thing I will say. Yeah, I mean, and it's just really great to know that we're getting this. Yeah, I mean.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll also be joining today.
That was the latest trailer for the Hidden Treasure of Area 0, the paid DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The first half of the trailer took place at a festival in the countryside,
while the second half seemed to be in a completely different location, a futuristic academy in the middle of the ocean. More details on this DLC will be available in the future.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, a special event will be held in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We hope you'll participate in it. Okay, let's see our first batch of headlines.
So I just want to pause it just because I'm going to, just so you guys know, we're probably not going to go over the entire Nintendo Direct. We're just gonna go over the games that I kind of reacted to the most. I hope you guys don't mind. Um, I want to get to the video game portion as soon as possible. But if I roll through the entire Nintendo Direct, it will take probably well over an hour and 30 minutes, which is my normal stream time. So we're going to go over the games that I basically found more interesting. If I skip over any game you like, I apologize. But we're going to go over the games that kind of caught my eye most. And the Pokemon DLC did catch my eye. So we're going to go to the next one. So basically, I thought the trailer was pretty good. Just to let you guys know, I thought the trailer was really good. You know what I mean? Like, I love the fact that we're getting Scarlet and Violet DLC. I've been actually waiting for this. My friend has been waiting for this. I know he's gonna be the first one to get one, so hopefully I'll follow through with that as well. Yeah, I mean I do like Scarlet and Violet. I think it's a huge step up from the previous games, and the fact that they're coming out with DLCs is great enough. Yeah, I mean Quentin, have you heard of Amanda the Adventure? I do not think so. Nice, I don't think so. Probably able to look that up, but I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. You know, I haven't done this in actually a long time. It's actually been I think a year or two since my last Nintendo Direct one. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope you guys don't mind me stopping from time to time because I'm just giving my honest review of this. So we're going to go to the next game, which is Sonic right here.
Supersonic squad of superstars. Sonic and friends are spin dashing into a brand new 2D side-scrolling game, Sonic Superstars. 12 brand new zones await. Speed through beautiful worlds.
I love this.
Sonic.
See, it looks beautiful. You know what I mean?
Take to the skies as Tails. Scale walls and glide as Knuckles. Or swing a powerful hammer as Amy Rose. By harnessing the incredible power of the Chaos Emeralds, you can summon a storm of clones, uncover hidden secrets, and so much more. And for the first time in the series, local co-op is available for up to 4 players.
Okay, I like that, yeah, man. You don't meet a lot of Sonic games that has a co-op. You meet one that has versus, yeah, I mean? So I do like that. I really do like that.
Evil Dr. Eggman. When Sonic Superstars launches on the Nintendo Switch system this fall.
Okay, we're gonna skip over the next one, but I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to talk a little bit about this. So, for those of you guys, if you guys know me, I'm a huge Sonic fan. I am a huge Sonic fan. You guys know me. I love the fact that this game is coming out now. I'm not saying this game is perfect. This game is most certainly not perfect. I do have my concerns. You know what I mean? Like, so here, I'll start off with this. The aesthetics is beautiful. You know what I mean? The aesthetics is beautiful. The level seems really good. I like the fact that we're getting able to play with all 4 characters: Sonic, Amy, Knuckles, and Tails. I think that's a pretty good feat right there. Not to mention 2D Sonic basically is one of the best. It's like this Sonic Mania. Everyone loves Sonic Mania. We all love to go back to the great 2D era because it took elements from previous Sonic games and combined it all into one great Sonic game. So when I look at Sonic Superstars, I look at a game that has the potential to be great. It not only gets the classic nostalgic Sonic elements that we all know and love, but it also introduces a new element that we love with new abilities, new story, new bosses. It's just great. You know what I mean? Now, my only concern about this is basically I hope Sega doesn't fall into the whole thing about remaking levels. Now, I will say this. This does look excellent, yeah, I mean, but I want something more unique. I want a unique feel when it comes to Sonic games. I want to make sure it's not just a remastered or a rehash of another game. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that remasters are a bad thing. We're gonna get to that later, but okay, so what I want to get into is I want a unique feel about this. It's very great. Now, I do like the fact that this is coming out. I do like the fact that Sega is actually stepping up their game. They came out with Sonic Frontiers. They came out with The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, which was the April Fool's game. Pretty good, by the way. It was pretty good to me. You know what I mean? Not to mention the bullshit levels, but we're not going to get into that. Also, I will say this. this game does look promising, which I do love. You know what I mean? If I do get it, it'll most likely be for the PS5 so I can play it for you guys. But I do have my concerns. I don't want it just to be repetitive. I don't want it to be like recycled levels over and over. I want a unique feel, something that shows a brand new Sonic game, like, you know what I mean, that they're entering into a new era. You know what I mean? Like something that kind of presents in a whole different feel. Because when I look at this, it looks
Power the
great.
chaos.
It looks great. Yeah, you know I mean, the chaos levels are here. We have some classic beach and land levels right here. The time of day changes depending on which on the level, and this one right here got me curious. Now, so Sonic has new powers. Now, I'm wondering if these powers are similar to like the Wisp. You know what I mean? The Wisp powers from Sonic Colors. Now, I don't know if it is or not. I wouldn't be surprised if it is because like Sega has reused the Wisp in so many games. Sonic Generations, Sonic Frontier, not Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Forces. They basically reuse in Sonic Lost World that too. They basically use the Wisps. I don't think this is the Wisps, but I kind of hope it. I kind of hope it's not because I want to see like a different feel to this. Um, and I do like the fact that they do 4-player local co-op. Yeah, I mean, me and my friends, we do love Sonic. We haven't played a Sonic co-op game because most likely there hasn't been any. But I will say this is a cool feature. I probably will most likely play this solo, unless my wife want to get in on this. I don't know. But I do like this game. I do like where this is going. I'm going to give this game definitely a chance. I gave Sonic Frontiers a chance because I had a feeling it was going to be a good game. A decent game at best, not the best Sonic game, but it was going to be really good. You know, I like the aesthetics. I like the view. They really pumped up the HD. The graphics look nice. I just want the mechanics to be a little different. I want there to be a more uniqueness feel. I don't want to feel like I'm playing the same game. Like, for example, I don't want this feature to be sort of the same as like a Sonic Generations, the classic levels. You know what I mean? I want this to be a unique feel. So that's kind of my take on this. I mean, the game looks great, and I'm excited to get it. But what do you guys think? But by the way, like I said, for every game that we watch, I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. You know what I mean? I personally think this game looks good right here. It does look very promising. I love how we're going back to the classic side of things because I think classic Sonic games are way better than the modern Sonic games. That's just me. Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I want to see games like Sonic Adventure 3 probably, or any other games. Cause I heard they're making Sonic Adventure 3, so I'm looking forward to that. But I'm also hoping. Are they making Sonic Adventure 3? I don't know, but I'm hoping that this game does deliver in the aspects I expected. I don't expect it to be perfect, but I expect it to be a whole unique feel that I can get into. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of my thoughts on this. So we're gonna skip a few games and go to some ones that I really like. I mean, Persona 5. I don't play much Persona. We're gonna sorry for all the Persona fans out there. We're gonna basically skip that a little bit. Yeah, I mean. We're gonna go to the ones that so like I said, we're only gonna select a handful of games because there's only so much time I got here before the stream. So we're gonna go to the Splatfest news right here. We're gonna go to the Splatfest news and we're gonna see what we got here. You know.
Sweet. The next Splatfest for the Splatoon 3 game has been confirmed. Okay, Squids, here's the theme. Which flavor of ice cream is best? Vanilla, strawberry, or mint chip?
Mint. That's not even a question. That's not even a question, man. What kind of But I know it's a true size thing.
Choices are delicious. Guide your favorite flavor to victory.
Oh my gosh.
Plus, get splatting and themed battles with challenges. More Splat-tastic events are on the way. Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Before we get into this next one, I just want to say this. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because, like, I don't play much Splatoon, but I do. But I will say this. All the Splatoon updates that they're gonna do for Splatoon 3. I hope it's really good. They're obviously gonna put a lot more content in this. Now, the reason why I wanted to address that is because even though I don't play much of Splatoon, I am looking forward to seeing if they got some, a lot more good competition. You know what I mean? So overall, I think it was pretty good. I wish they showed us more information, like maybe more of a. I'm not saying this wasn't a major update, but I'm saying like maybe more news about Splatoon, maybe more content, maybe more DLC for when it comes to story mode and all this and stuff like that. I kind of wish it was more of that. It wasn't really much to me. Didn't really catch my eye like I wanted it to, but overall pretty good. I'm looking forward to all the competitions because like when there's actually competitions, I actually am thinking about doing more Splatoon games. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that because I actually do love playing Splatoons. I don't play it often, but when I do play it, I get into the zone. You guys, whoever saw my Splatoon videos from the past, you know how crazy I can get out in the battlefield right there. So I am looking forward to seeing what they put out, and hopefully they put out a lot. You know what I mean?
You might call.
Oh my gosh, man!
A great detective. I sure wish somebody would bring me some coffee.
Okay, I know they have some more to say. Well, I'll actually wait till they.
That was Detective Pikachu Returns. Looks like he still loves coffee.
What cases will Tim and this tough-talking Pikachu solve together? More info will be revealed in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. I have a lot to say about this. But let's talk about Detective Pikachu right here. I want to talk about Detective Pikachu right here for just a second. Now, I will say this. I never played Detective Pikachu before in my life. I watched the movie. The movie was decent. I will say that. Yeah, man. Have my complaints about it, but I'm not even going to get into that right here. But I will say, it does look interesting. Now will I get it? Probably not. Unless I actually have the urge to, excuse me, unless I actually have like the urge to watch it. I mean, excuse me. My commentary is bad today. I don't know if I'll get it or not. Is what I'm trying to say. I watched the movie. I know the movie's not based on the game, but I haven't really seen or played Detective Pikachu before. Will I play it now? I do not know. I might actually do some research, and I'll get back to you guys on that. If you guys would like to see me play Detective Pikachu in the future, you can let me know in the comments down below. I don't know if I'll play it. Like, if you guys want me to play it, I will. But from my personal standpoint, I might at least just see what it's about. Yeah, I mean, let's see if people like it or not, because I haven't even played the other Detective Pikachu game, and you know what I mean. So, so we're gonna so basically, it was pretty good. A lot of mysteries to solve, but we're gonna actually get into this game. This game right here, caught my eye the most. This game that I'm about to show you guys right now has caught my eye the most. Let me tell you something right here. It has caught my eye, and it put a big ass smile on my face right here. So we're about to play a trailer right here. Love this. Mallow. There we go. Gino, baby. Bowser and Peach. Oh my gosh, this is great. This is great. I just want to say this is actually really great. Yeah, man. Super Mario RPG.
Originally released on Super NES, Super Mario RPG returns with brand new graphics.
Whether you played the original game or not.
Oh, I did play the
The
original.
opportunity to jump into the very first RPG in the Mario series.
Mr. Koizumi, that last trailer featured Mario, but he's not the only one getting a game.
Huh? What do you mean?
Let's take a peek.
Before we get into this, I have a lot to say about this. So strap in, get your snacks, and okay. So the fact that they're making this game is fantastic. Let me tell you guys something. I don't think you guys know this about me, but I played the shit out of the original game, Super Mario RPG: Legend of the Seven Stars. I played this game so much. Now I will say this: I never owned it when I had the SNES. I know my mom had like a Super NES, but we never owned it. But I did play this when it came out for Virtual Console. Now, this means like the Wii, the Wii U, and I saw a lot of videos on it, and I basically played this so much. You know what I mean? Like I actually like the game mechanics. I actually like how it kind of dips out of the normal Mario realm and kind of ventures off into a whole nother realm. So I will say this: I am very psyched that they're making a remastered version of the game. I am very happy and very psyched they're making it. Like they're making everything. First of all, you have the mechanics right here. Like let me point to them right here. If you guys can see my mouse right here. We have Mario, Mallow, and Gino. So right now we're bringing back these main characters. They're bringing back this game along with everything. They're bringing back all these enemies. I remember I was asking where are these enemies coming from. So the fact that they're making this is fantastic. Yeah, I mean, so I love how we got elements like the great RPG elements that we got like there. We got the defense, the action gauges, we got the abilities. You can swap between all 5 of the characters, which is great. The flower power and the percentage right here. Now this meter percentage, I forgot what this means. I don't know if this fills up when you're taking. It seems like it fills up every time you deal damage to an enemy, which is pretty cool. You know, I love how it got enemies. Like I remember Birdo from the Sky Kingdom level of the thing. I remember this boss. I forgot his name. His name starts with a Y, I think. Yostovich or something like that. I don't know. But I do remember this boss. I mean, I like the fact that we're actually getting all these bosses right here. What was his name? I'm trying to think. I remember his name. He goes knock 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 knock. I'm trying to think of what his name is. I can't think of it. Okay. I forgot what his name is. But if you guys can help me out here, I would greatly appreciate that. But yeah, I like the fact that he's in the game too. He was one of the wacky levels and stuff like that. Plus we got recurring characters like Mallow, Bowser, Gino. We have I remember that. I think that's the king, the Mushroom King or something like that. I like how we got all the aesthetics in the level again, and we're literally getting everything. Like we got Gino right here. And we have so much to go over on this right here. So, I remember him. That's Booster. I think this guy named Booster. He reminded me of Wario. If you saw his face, you know why. But yeah, I like the fact that we're getting this. I mean, Super Mario RPG is coming out in November 17th. I love the fact that we're getting this. I think it's a great addition. Not to mention, it brings the style. It basically brings back a classic feel. You know what I mean? So I will be getting this and I will be streaming this. I promise you that. And I will be pre-ordering it as well. You know what I mean? Pre-order begins today, so I can pre-order anytime I want to. I actually might pre-order after I stream it right here. So I'll give you guys an update when I do. You know what I mean? And probably let me actually look right here. I'm guessing the 17th is a Friday, I think. It's November 17th, which, yes, it is a Friday. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to check. So, I'm gonna try my best to see if I can stream this on day one. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see if I can stream this on day one. If I were to do that, it would probably be like in the morning at like 10 a.m. Eastern time. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. So I want to point out what I did like about this. The fact that they remade everything into this whole new HD field is pretty great. Yeah, I mean, I do like the fact that they did this. The mini games are back, like this, the hide and seek one, hiding from Booster and stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing all the bosses remade. Because let me tell you guys something. For those of you guys who do not know this game came out for the Super NES long time ago, and there hasn't been a Mario RPG game like this. Now, don't get me wrong. I like other Mario. I like. Don't get me wrong. I love RPGs like Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi. I love those RPGs as well. But this one right here gives me a nostalgic feel that I do not want to shake off. I actually cherish this feel no matter what. Hey, nice, you're back. How you doing, man? How you doing? We're actually just discussing Super Mario RPG right here. I think that was one of the highlights of this. But just so you guys know, I am looking forward to this. I am looking forward to this. There's like a lot of games we're going to get into. So I am looking forward to this. I did like the remastered. Now, there's not really much to complain about. Now, I will say this. I'm hoping that they got all the elements in here instead of just like simply replacing. Now, I don't really have really much to complain about concerning this because the new updated scenes look nice, which is great. Yeah, I mean, you want that. And I actually hope that they included everything and they move forward. And I do think I can't wait to see like people like um let me actually see if I can find them. Cuz so we got okay, there. We got characters like Mac, which is good. So that's gonna be remade. Plus, I like all the plus I like it. Just got a great elements. Yeah, I mean, so it's pretty good. It gives a chance for the newer Nintendo fans to actually experience something. And I do encourage you guys to play the classic version of this game too. It's really nice. I remember I forgot this boss's name, but I remember she was trying to replace the king and queen of Nimbus Land. That's the sky level Nimbus Land. I forgot, and Dodo or whatever his name is, like he's funny. I like that fact that they're bringing all these characters. I think it's pretty great. Yeah, I mean, so I can't wait to play this. Not really anything to complain about. Really, the only thing I would say is I just hope that they include all the mini games. I hope they really just don't like kind of sugarcoat everything. Give us a full experience of Super Mario RPG, and it'll definitely be good. I like the look of it. I really do like the look of it. Yeah, I mean the new HD look, and I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean this is the game that actually caught my eye the most. I will say that. So. What do you guys think of the game? What do you guys think of this? Does this look interesting to you? And if you guys are a player of Super Mario RPG, are you looking to buy this? I know I am. So we're gonna skip to the next game. Oh, sorry. So we're gonna skip to the next game right here. Overall, I think it's gonna be a great remake. There's not really much to complain about it on my end. Just the fact that there is, so I'm going to be monitoring things like the graphics, the gameplay. I hope the gameplay is smooth. I hope the fighting mechanics are just as good. So I know it's not going to be a perfect game, but you know what? I'm very interested, and whether it's a good game or a bad game or whatever, I am going to be trying this game out, and I'm going to be playing this game like I used to when I was a kid. Okay, so that's all I have to say about that. So we're going to move on to the next game.
Let's take a peek.
There you go.
That's right. Princess Peach will star as the main character in a brand new game. When she steps on this particular spot on stage...
Huh? Whoa. What on earth is happening?
That's all we'll show for now. We'll share more details at a later date. Mr. Koizumi, there's actually something else.
What?
I will say this about this Princess Peach game. I don't know too much about it. Now this is just a teaser, so they're not obviously going to show us anything. Now whatever this game is, I'll be interested in playing that because even though I didn't own Super Princess Peach, I did like the gameplay of that. I did like the fact that back then they gave Peach her own adventure game. I'm hoping this is something similar. Now I know it's not going to be another Super Princess Peach, but I'm hoping that this game is going to be great. Now, what the only thing we have to see is some of her, I guess, abilities. She's going to have a lot of her own unique power ups. She has her own helper throughout the game right here. So she has her own helper throughout the game, so it's pretty good. So it's pretty good overall. I mean, like, nothing really to inform. Like, we don't know really much of a gameplay. We don't know what this game is about. We don't know if it's an adventure, strategic, more just puzzle based. I don't know, but pretty good. I gotta say, I mean, I don't really know what to say about this, just because it's just a little teaser. It's just a little teaser to know that a new Princess Peach game is gonna come out, which is great. But if Nintendo's gonna put this game at 100%, then I'm all for it. Okay, so here we go.
There's actually something else.
What?
Oh, here I go.
A visually enhanced version of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, originally released on Nintendo 3DS, is in development.
We hope you look forward to seeing more of Luigi's ghostly antics.
Nothing really much to say about. Oh, did I skip? Oh, nothing really much to say about this. I mean, like, nothing really much to say about Luigi's Mansion. I will say this: I played Luigi's Mansion 1 and I played Luigi's Mansion 3. I take that back. I played 1, Dark Moon, and then 3. Now, the only reason I said I played 1 and 3, I beat Luigi's Mansion 1 and 3. I did not beat Dark Moon. So I guess this is my opportunity to try to beat it and try to play it for the full experience. I will say this, I'm not as psyched as I thought I was. When I saw a teaser of, like, when I saw the beginning of Luigi coming in like this, I thought, oh, are we gonna get a new Luigi's Mansion game? I hope so. Is Luigi's Mansion 4 gonna come out? I hope so. I will say this: Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which is visually enhanced, which means the graphics are better, which means hopefully the gameplay is better. It says visually enhanced, so maybe the gameplay is not better, but we'll see. I will say this about it. Will I get it? Maybe. I don't really have much of an interest for Dark Moon. Never really had the motivation to beat it. I beat Luigi's Mansion 1 because that was my childhood game. I'm sorry, I played that with my cousin and we could not stop playing that. I beat Luigi's Mansion 3 with my wife because we played co-op on that game, and me and my wife love Luigi's Mansion 3. It's one of the best games that we honestly enjoy playing. And honestly, we're actually playing it again throughout the entire story, even because I think we 100% the story. We 100% everything, like got all the crystals and everything and all the booze. So right now we're just playing through it again because we like the game so much. But I guess I'm open to giving Dark Moon a chance. I mean, I don't really have much of an interest to it. If I do feel like buying it someday, I guess I will. I guess we'll see. Streaming it, probably not. Because I will say this: I'm hoping. I will also say this before we move on. Seeing the fact that Nintendo are making this game, like the fact that they're making Dark Moon for the Nintendo Switch, tells me something. It tells me that they still are making Luigi's Mansion games. They're still of course going through with it. They're not letting the franchise go after 3. Seeing this trailer actually gives me hope that maybe they're in development of 4. So we'll see about that. Are they in development of 4? I'm not sure because there's only so much games you can remake. They already remade 1 for the 3DS. They're now remaking 2 for the Nintendo Switch. 3 is already for the Nintendo Switch. That's way too early for a remake. So it gives me hope that they're making Luigi's Mansion 4, Hopefully they are, and if that's the case, then I'm all for it. Yeah, I mean, it seems like, of course, Luigi's Mansion is still one of their golden franchises, and if they're hopefully still making games, I think they're still making Luigi's Mansion games, but hopefully we can get into that, So, I hope you guys are doing good. I really hope you guys. I really hope you guys are doing good. Make sure you leave that like in the stream. Greatly helps out it. If you're just joining me, I'm just going over every one of these games that I liked. Not every game, but only a select few that caught my attention the most. You know what I mean? Also, I will be making this into a video, so you guys can check it throughout the week. But thank you guys for joining me.
Both games will launch next year.
Mario, Princess Peach, and Luigi. Looks like Mario fans have a lot of games to look forward to.
You're not wrong. They're not
More
wrong.
details will be shared in the future. All right, let's see some more headlines.
Become Gotham City's ultimate protector.
Wake up, Mr. Wayne. We have much to discuss. I want you to know the fear that is coming. This is the beginning of the end for you, Dark Knight. You're all going down.
You still know how to make an entrance.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman!
Today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
Soon I will command forces beyond your comprehension. I've waited long enough. Batman dies tonight.
This place is dangerous. I like it. Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea.
Oh my gosh.
Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here.
Batman Arkham Trilogy launches on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Thank you guys so much for the likes, by the way. So basically, Batman Arkham Trilogy. I will say this: the fact that they're making a game that has Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, they already basically did sort of made it, I think. And as someone who played all three of the games already, I played Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight, and I love all of them. I don't think I played Arkham Origins. At least not. At least the only thing I don't think I played of Origins was either I played the PS3 version for a second, and then I do also remember renting a 3DS version of Arkham Origins, Blackgate or something like that. Didn't like it that much, but whatever. But going back on the topic, because I keep swaying from the topic, Batman Arkham Trilogy sounds interesting. Now, the fact that it's for the Nintendo Switch, I'd rather have the Batman game for PlayStation. Yeah, I mean, like that's kind of my go-to. I mean, it's good for Nintendo fans. If you guys haven't played, if you guys have a Nintendo Switch and you haven't played Batman Arkham, any of the Arkham games, I highly recommend you get this. You know what I mean? For all the Nintendo fans who don't really got anything like PC, Xbox, or PlayStation, I definitely recommend that you get this. You know what I mean? Will I get this? Most likely not. The reason why is not because I don't like Batman, it's just because I already played all throughout the games. I already know all the stories. The only way I would actually buy this is if I'm actually curious to see how the game runs on the Switch. It's obviously going to be toned down graphics from the Xbox and the PlayStation. Or who knows, they might surprise us, but we'll see what we can do. I mean, the fact that they're opening up the trilogy for the Switch actually is pretty good because they're actually trying to give the Nintendo fans the old Batman look because the Batman games have been coming out for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for years. So the fact that they're doing this for the Switch is giving everyone, every gamer, a chance to basically try this out. And I do recommend you guys try this. I mean, not the most exciting thing I've seen on here. I mean, I'm glad that they're putting this on here. It's good for... when I saw this, I'm like, this is good for Nintendo gamers, specifically. But, nothing really much to say about here. But, tell me what you guys think when you guys get a chance. But thank you guys so very much for liking this video. Make sure you keep on liking it. And we're going to move on. So, like I said, I'm only going to move on to games that caught my eye the most. Just Dance 2024. I mean, this would catch my sister's eyes, but not mine. Because I used to play Just Dance with them all the time, but I'm retired. I'm retired. So I will say that let me watch this because I haven't played the Mario and Rabbids game. Well, actually no. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me start over. I played Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I haven't played Sparks of Hope yet, but just in case I do play it.
First for consoles on Nintendo Switch July 13th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Introducing the second paid DLC for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Mario and friends journey to a musical planet filled with new areas to explore and new enemies to battle. What else will they find in this world of melodies? This new DLC, The Last Spark Hunter, launches later today. A demo of the main game is available now on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, I missed this. Oh. I wonder if I should actually get the demo. I mean, I already played Kingdom Battles, so I mean, I could see how Sparks of Hope differs from that. So I am still thinking about that. Yeah, let me actually see. I'm gonna play Dragon Quest next, and then continue on from there. There's only like let's see, a select few games I'm going to get. So here we're gonna continue on from here.
Monsters! You really think you stand a chance against us?
You intend to take arms against me?
Very well.
You are now cursed, unable to harm monsters.
What? What the?
You're going to have to become a monster wrangler.
Oh my gosh.
One of us. Let's go!
Dragon Quest. So, Oh yeah.
The so-called hero is here.
That was Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince from Square Enix. What kind of journey will you take to become the master of monster kind?
Oh my gosh.
Please be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Next, we have more news on a certain game with plant-like creatures.
I will say this about Dragon Quest. So not much of a Dragon Quest player, but I have heard a lot of great things, which is why I picked it to watch here because so here's the thing. So I do like the fact that this is coming out because I actually was looking into getting into Dragon Quest. I saw some gameplay. I saw some Let's Plays from people from the older games. Looks pretty good. Now, this one right here, it caught my eye just because I'm actually seeing how it plays compared to the other games. Now, I haven't really felt the other games as well, so I might have to see if I can go back and see if I can get a good feel about this. But it looks pretty good, you know. Not much to say about this, but I am interested to see where this goes down the road. Yeah, man. So let me actually go over here. And right now we're in the Pikmin levels.
Welcome to the Rescue Corps. As its newest recruit, you'll venture to a mysterious planet with all sorts of life forms. There, you'll meet plant-like creatures called Pikmin. And the adorable rescue pup, Ochi. Good boy. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, repair the damaged Rescue Corps spaceship and save any castaways you find. All right, let's explore together. Once plucked, Pikmin are ready for action. Blow your whistle to gather them and have them follow you.
Oh my gosh.
Throw your little buds at things, and they'll start working for you. Ochi will also prove to be a great canine companion.
This ought to
You
be
can
fun.
carry items with Pikmin. Or smash obstacles in your way. And if you need a flotation device, well, there you go. Ochi can even stand up to the wildest creatures.
Oh my gosh.
Collect lots of treasures scattered around the planet to fix the spaceship's radar and
Like the
open up
innuendos.
new areas to explore. Exploration isn't limited to the surface, though. Why not take the plunge underground? Here, a completely different environment awaits. Unusual contraptions. Native creatures. And even more treasures are around every corner. You might unexpectedly find some castaways, too.
Jeez.
Hey, wait a minute. This leafy individual just nabbed the castaway.
Oh
You've
my
got to
gosh.
stop him. It's time for a Dandori battle. Embrace the art of Dandori by strategically issuing commands to your Pikmin and Ochi. Collect
I mean,
more
not bad.
objects than
It's
your
not
opponent within
bad.
the time limit to win and save the castaway. By rescuing castaways, you'll be able to do more activities back at base camp, which is right next to your spaceship. Train Ochi and teach him new skills. Or build new equipment and items to help make exploration more manageable.
I can actually
For the
dig that. I
first
can
time
actually
in the
dig that.
Pikmin
Yeah, man.
series, you can eventually set out for night expeditions. But there's a catch.
Oh?
Nightfall sends creatures into a frenzy, so stay alert. Thankfully, you'll come across the new glow Pikmin, which only appear at night.
Oh my gosh.
Find luminals that produce valuable glow sap. These mounds also attract various wildlife, so use glow Pikmin to drive them away and protect the luminals.
So the fact that they're adding a nighttime mechanic, okay, that's actually pretty good. So
But with the Pikmin and Ochi by your side, no challenge is too big or too small. Pikmin 4.
I will say about this. There's a couple things I want to say about this. I'm not much of a Pikmin player. Now, I will say this. I played Pikmin 3. Haven't beat it, but I have gotten a feel of how Pikmin works. Now, this was when I actually downloaded it for the Wii U. I haven't played it in years, but excuse me. When I saw Pikmin 4 was coming out, I wanted to give it a fair chance because I will say this. I kind of feel bad for not beating it because like I feel like I didn't give it
Pikmin 4.
I feel like I didn't give it a fair chance. See, I mean, like, I haven't told my wife this. I am considering getting this because I want to give Pikmin a full fair chance. I mean, I actually want to dive into the game, try it. When I played 3, I actually played it for a little bit, but then not gotten far from the level. Not saying it was bad, but probably wasn't my cup of tea at the time. I actually kind of want to see what this is about and see if I can actually get into this again. Pikmin 4, now, not saying I'm going to play the other games, but I want to actually give it a fair criticism and fair chance. So the fact that this is coming out and the fact that they're introducing new mechanics honestly makes me want to go back and play to actually try to beat Pikmin 3 and then even try 1 and 2. It's actually kind of funny because I mentioned 1 and 2 because Nintendo is actually, let me see if they actually show, yeah, here it is. It's kind of funny that I mentioned 1 and 2 because, watch this.
In past Pikmin games, you had to return to your spaceship before sundown. However, in this latest entry, you can now venture out at night. We hope you can lead the Pikmin on your expedition.
we have even more Pikmin news to share. HD versions of the first 2 Pikmin games, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will launch on Nintendo eShop later today.
There you go. Basically, it's definitely a good time for Pikmin fans. I mean, so definitely a good time for Pikmin fans. I mean, like I said, I actually might try to get into this just because I want to give Pikmin a fair chance. I heard so many good things about it. Not like a lot. I don't know how big the Pikmin community is, but I do know it's big. And I actually want to see what kind of game it was so I can give it a fair criticism myself. So I actually like the fact that they're remaking 1, 2. It's actually kind of fitting because I got 1. So no, I can play 1, 2. I already have 3 on my Wii U, and I can play 4 before 4 comes out. Because when does 4 come out? Let me actually see. Hold up. So,
we hope you can lead the Pikmin on your expedition.
Oh, sorry guys.
Spaceship before sundown.
Let me actually. Okay, so it's come out in July. Oh wow, that is actually. I thought it came out in like October, but no, July. It's coming out soon. So if I was gonna try Pikmin, it has to be now. Metal Gear Solid. Now I actually haven't really given that much thought of it, so I'm gonna actually skip this because we're actually running pressed for time. So I'm gonna skip most of these. Sorry if like these games you guys like. We're gonna skip to the Mario Kart thing because you guys know Mario Kart on this channel. It's a big deal.
Rev up for Wave 5. A brand new course is racing into Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. Introducing Squeaky Clean Sprint.
The Squeaky Clean Sprint.
More characters are also being added.
PD Piranha.
Mario Kart Double Dash, PD Piranha. From Mario Kart 7, Wiggler. And from Mario Kart Tour, Kamek.
Kamek. I call him. They say Kamek, but I call him Kamek. Maybe it's Kamek
Wave
or something.
5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game zooms onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
You know what the joke of this is? Like, not joke, but you know what the crazy part is? I bought this booster course with my own money, and then like a month later, I bought the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. You know why I did that? Because I didn't think I was gonna get the expansion pass, so that's kind of a joke on me. Either way, in all fair criticism, I actually really am gonna love this. This is actually another thing I liked. I was actually hoping that they were gonna mention Wave 5 because it's actually been almost a month or two since Wave 4 came out. And honestly, I have an announcement too. I actually am considering turning Wave 5 from a video to a stream. The reason why is because there's so much content I want to check out. I mean, there's the new courses, there's the new characters. We're getting like not 1, not 2, but 3 new characters, which I love. Not to mention we're going to get new carts and accessories, which is pretty good. So I actually might turn it into a stream. I actually might play the new courses that they got, the 2 new cups that they're going to introduce. Also, I might also try out the new characters one by one on already established Mario Kart 8 courses. You know what I mean? So that's going to be really fun to do. I actually really like this announcement. Not only are they bringing back a lot of characters, they're doing a lot. They are doing a lot for Mario Kart, and it makes me happy. It really does. It also makes me happy that they're introducing so much courses for this because like Mario Kart 8 is going to be here to stay for a while. I mean, I heard they're in development of Mario Kart 9. This was like in 2022, they were in development of Mario Kart 9, and they still are. But the fact that Mario Kart 8 is still being given so much content, and we're not even done. I think the last content from Mario Kart 8 will be in December. So the fact that we're going to get more content as the month goes on is great. And I think this is a great addition. Not only do you add 3 new characters to the mix, but you also add new courses, also some good classic courses from previous games. So I do like this. So I'm gonna be streaming this probably. If I decide not to stream it, then make sure you guys look out for the recording. I will keep you guys updated, but seriously considering streaming this just because there's gonna be a lot more content than the past couple waves have done. So definitely something to look out for. Okay, let's see. So Ocean, I did see that pretty much like it, but I'm gonna go to WarioWare. So as you guys know, for some of you guys might know, if you guys haven't, I encourage you guys to check it out. I did a let's play, a full let's play on WarioWare. Get it together. And now they're coming out with a new WarioWare.
It's time to move it, Wario style. Get ready for more micro game mayhem in the latest WarioWare game. Hold 2 Joy-Con controllers, then action. Move your body to take on a flurry of lightning-fast micro games. What you do and how you move depends on the micro game. React quickly with the right movement, and you'll be on the road to victory.
That right there, I love. I gotta love that.
If you've got 2 pairs of controllers, play with a friend in local co-op. Sync up your actions to beat each micro game. Plus, up to 4 players can live it up across various mini games in party mode. For example, this dicey board game is going to keep you on your toes. Get your body moving in over 200 lightning-fast micro games. In WarioWare,
move it! WarioWare, move it!
System November 3rd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Why aren't you saying anything?
He was so into it, I didn't want to interrupt. Anyway, this is the latest WarioWare game. You'll use your entire body to strike different poses and complete microgames. We have a few more things to share.
So, just to make this quick, because I do want to get into the game as soon as possible. I actually really do like the look of this. You know what I mean? It looks great. I'm glad they're coming out with a lot of games, because WarioWare, get it together. Was such a great game. I did like that game so much, and I feel like I'm gonna like move it. Now, the only trouble I foresee of this is I have to play this game probably while standing up. Now, I just need to rearrange things in my studio to make sure I can give you guys a proper Let's Play if I do decide to do this. So, I do like this. Now, the fact that this is going to be motion control concerns me. I mean, I actually pretty much like the controller mechanics of get it together. I'm sorry. I'm running out of energy right now. I actually do like the control mechanisms of get it together. Okay. And the fact that they're switching to motion controls. Now, I don't know if motion controls are optional. I'm assuming it is. But if they're not optional, then I will have to kind of rearrange my setup to give you guys a proper Let's Play, because I have to make sure I stand up my computer, I have to stand up myself, and give you guys a good Let's Play to do. So, we're going to look more on that. It looks pretty good, you know what I mean? And WarioWare, move it! That's what I'm calling it. Move it! Looks really good, you know what I mean? So, it looks really nice. So, not much to say about this. I mean, I can't wait to look at the new games. I do love WarioWare games. I played the GBA version of WarioWare. I played the Switch version. I haven't played the Wii versions, which I heard were good. But the fact that we're getting Move It is just all much better. So hopefully we can get into that. So what's this next game? These are basically Nintendo Live things. I don't think we need to watch that. We can watch this. This is definitely interesting. The other one was basically a Nintendo Live treehouse, just to show you that you can watch all the kinds of things from different locations and
A vast
stuff.
number of players are enjoying their time in Hyrule in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, which released last month.
I am.
Thank you all very much. An amiibo figure of Link from the game was released to coincide with the game's launch. New amiibo of Zelda and Ganondorf are planned to be released this holiday.
Alright.
Hope you're looking forward to them. Okay, this next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Okay, and this is a game that honestly caught my eye a second. Look at this.
Onward and upward.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He almost looked like Sonic for a second. I'm like, my gosh, man. A whole new flower, and that's all. Oh my gosh. I just... Oh my gosh, man. A Wonder Seed! Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This is pretty interesting right here. Oh my gosh. Roller skates. Oh my gosh. Interesting. That's not all. That's not all. Hold up. Hold up.
That Goomba looks so well then.
Oh my gosh.
That was the brand new 2D side-scrolling Mario game.
What the
Super
heck,
Mario
man?
Brothers Wonder. When you touch a Wonder Flower, expect the unexpected.
Oh my
The
gosh,
ground
man.
can start moving, or you might turn into something different, for example.
There were also flowers talking. Daisy is playable. And Mario became an elephant at the end.
Yeah, I don't know what
Things
that's
happen.
about, but...
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay, I just want to say a couple things before we get into the game. Now, I was hoping for... Now, and I'm not the only one who's thinking about this. We, as Nintendo fans, we're hoping for a mainline 3D Mario game. Now, I'm not saying I'm not grateful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm not happy about this. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is a game I'm absolutely going to get. It's a game I'm absolutely going to get. I promise you guys that. And 9 times out of 10, I am going to stream it on here. So, but my thing is, when I saw this, I was like, wow, another Super Mario Bros. Game. We haven't gotten Super Mario Bros. Game since Super Mario Maker, to be honest. I mean, honestly, we haven't, to be honest, we haven't really got a Super Mario Bros. Game since New Super Mario Bros. U. You know what I mean? Or the remake of it, you know what I mean, with Toadette or Peachette, whatever. So, oh my gosh, or Bowsette or whatever. I'm just playing. But getting all serious, Super Mario Bros. Wonder does look really good. You know, now I will say this: it does straight. It looks like it goes in a different mechanic than the original Mario games. Like the graphics look a little bit different. The more, for example, expressions. Mario turning into a elephant is something I did not expect. I mean, now Mario obviously has another power. It's the elephant fruit or whatever it's called, the Elefruit. And Mario turning into a elephant. The only powers I can see him having is not only can he toss enemies like it's nothing, he can also probably ram into them because the elephant is strong. But like first the flower and everything. First of all, I just want to address a couple things. So I do like the fact that the game does look different than all the other Mario Brothers games. We have the coins right here at the top, and we have these little purple coins, I guess, that you can also collect. I don't know what these are for. I do love collectibles, and I take that seriously. So seeing this makes it look interesting. It does look like Mario's kind of in a dream world, which I don't think that's what they're going for, but it looks like he's in more of a, like, I don't know, some kind of, I can't put my finger on it, but it's like a cosmic or a dream world or something like that. But it looks good. It really looks really, really good. I'm definitely going to play this when it comes out. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, so it's coming out October 20th. This year. So it's coming out on October 20th, which again I'm guessing is a Friday. I don't know why I almost said Saturday. It is, yeah, it's Friday. So I'm gonna try my best to stream this as I can. I most likely probably will stream this in the afternoon. I'm most likely just gonna stream this in the afternoon, probably. So hopefully I can get a good first dibs. It looks really good. It looks really good. I am excited for this. When I saw this, it's something I did not expect, and I honestly am looking forward to all the game mechanics. The fact that you can play as Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach, and Daisy looks really good. You know what I mean? Plus, there's all new power-ups, all new collectibles. I am looking forward to this game. It does look fun, which I'm always open for a new Super Mario Bros. Game. You know what I mean? I played the remake for the 3DS. I played a remake for the 3DS. Not my bad. I played basically all the other Mario Bros. Games. I played New Super Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. 2, New Super Mario Bros. U for the Wii U, not for the Switch, but you know what I mean. And played the Mario Maker games. So the fact that they're coming out with a whole new, and I like the fact that they're continuing the franchise, which I love. You know, I really love that they're continuing the franchise. So obviously this is great, and the fact that we're getting this shows that not only is the franchise continuing, but honestly they have a lot of Mario games coming. So this just overall, this entire direct was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good overall. I know there were some games that people wanted to see. I know that there were some games I wanted to see more of a mainstream Mario game, or more of maybe a teaser, or maybe a mention of it. But right now, Nintendo's keeping that under wraps, which is fine. There were some things that I really didn't really get me as excited as I thought it was, because I gotta admit the Dark Moon Luigi's Mansion thing didn't really get me excited. There was a lot of them that did get me excited, actually. The Pokemon DLC, the Sonic Superstars, the new Princess Peach game, not to mention the Super Mario RPG game that's coming out for the Switch. That is something I'm absolutely guaranteed 100% no doubt gonna get. Yeah, I mean, and I am very excited for that. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, to be honest, that was the second thing I was excited for. And it looks pretty good. The graphics are pretty good. We have a whole new way of play. Mario looks a little bit different than the other games, which is pretty good, which means I hope it has new controls, more unique mechanics. I hope it's very different from the other New Super Mario Bros. Games. The fact that they took out the new in New Super Mario Bros. Hopefully means that they're right now transitioning into a whole new way to play. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on that, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below if you guys are interested in getting this. You know what I mean? Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching this video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to support the Quintiverse channel, and make sure you guys leave a comment down below of what do you think of all the cool Nintendo Direct games, what are your favorites from the Direct, and make sure you leave a comment down below if you'd like to see any future games played on this channel. Thank you guys so very much. God bless, and I'll see you soon.